Total confusion in Kenya Kwanza government. Listening to William Ruto speaking today in Nyahururu, he said he wants to reach out to the Gen Z demonstrating for some talks. After Ruto made those remarks, if you listen to Aaron Cheriot, the Kericho senator, you listen to Kimani Chungwa, and some of these Kenya Kwanza leaders supporting Ruto, they seem to be making U-turns. And David Ndii has also not been left behind. About 1 day ago, David Ndii, taking to his social media accounts, said this: David Ndii, irony of these school kids protesting finance bill, they are clueless about it. Many are children of the plunderers who have bankrupted the state, the entrepreneurs, the Kenyatta crony, capitalism, state capture, and corruption cartels have been battling since before they were born. That was David Ndii speaking about 1 day ago. So he was trying to brand this Gen Z demonstrating that they are children of the dynasties. That's what he was trying to say here. So you can see clearly that the Kenya Kwanza government, they were trying to bring in Uhuru Kenyatta, the dynasties, into all these demonstrations. But it appears that failed. It backfired. Today, this is what David Ndii is saying. David Ndii, I have no issue with these young people protesting. They are our children. I applaud them. They have a lot of support from the reformists in the administration, who are just as, if not more, enraged by the corruption, wastage, and self-aggrandizement by some of our colleagues. For the record, I disagree with the antiquated Moi-era police response, and I have said so in government. Democracy is a middle-class project, and there is or ought to be no issue as central to democratic accountability as public finances. This is a conversation we want. David Ndii is wasting those English words, in my honest opinion. Just yesterday, he was attacking the Gen Z. Today is pressing them. And he's even going ahead to say that in the government, he has raised the issue of police brutality on this Gen Z. And that he's also not happy about corruption in the government being committed or perpetrated by some of his colleagues. And as that was happening, Mudavadi's office was raided today. Latest reports indicate Prime Cabinet Secretary's Director of Communications, Salim Swale, has been arrested. He is allegedly part of a team aiding fraudsters who have been conning foreigners at Hon Mudavadi's office. Yes, the big question, why now? Just yesterday, we saw Justin Muturi's son being kidnapped. Today, a doctor was also kidnapped. And now we are seeing the arrest of this top official in Musalia Mudavadi's office. What's happening here, ladies and gentlemen? I want us to put all this into perspective for Kenyans to understand the hidden games being played by William Ruto and his allies. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Let's proceed. For those who understand how Ruto and his team play their politics very well, Ruto's politics is based on propaganda, sympathy seeking, diverting attention, and such styles of playing politics. Yesterday night, Justin Muturi's son was kidnapped. Today we are seeing some arrests in Musalia's office, and also a doctor was arrested today. A doctor believed to be helping the Gen Zs anytime they get injured. I'm seeing these are all tactics to divert attention. Ruto wants to divert attention from the Tuesday's planned demonstrations. That's why we are seeing all these arrests coming almost at the same time. I see this as a strategy, a tactic by Ruto to divert attention. That's how Ruto plays his politics. Why could they not arrest these corrupt individuals in Mudavadi's office before? Why just now? This is a trick to divert attention. Secondly, I'm seeing a William Ruto's team that don't know how to handle the Gen Z. They are confused. They are trying what we call trial and error. They try this, it fails, they jump onto something else. They just don't know how to handle or to manage these demonstrations. So they are totally confused. That's also something coming out very clearly. Thirdly, I'm also seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto and his close associates are using the demonstrations to score some political scores. Maybe, just maybe, some people around Ruto are not happy with Musalia Mudavadi. They have gotten a wonderful opportunity to fix Musalia Mudavadi. That does not mean there is no corruption in Mudavadi's office. In fact, from where I sit, this whole government is corrupt from top to bottom. Nobody is fit holding a public office. Birds of the same feathers can only but flock together. I know there is corruption in Mudavadi's office, in Ruto's office, in Rigavi's office. They might be trying to divert attention using all that. Some people around Ruto who are not necessarily happy with Mudavadi might be trying to use this to divert attention. That's also something coming out very, very clearly. And also, if you look at Ndii, David is a very big embarrassment, not only to himself, but to Kenyans. These people are following Ruto blindly. Before Ruto said that he was reaching out to the youth, none of these individuals was brave enough or courageous enough to talk good of the youths. So it appears they are just following Ruto blindly. They don't have the balls and the guts to tell Ruto that, Mr. President, things are going south. They are just waiting to hear or to see what Ruto is doing, after which they come out to start lying to Kenyans that they are also reformists in Kenya Kwanza government. A reformist mind cannot be serving Ruto, cannot work in a Ruto's government. That's something I know for sure. So David Ndii here, he lost his credential long time ago, the day he accepted to work with Ruto. All these are just meant to divert attention. And I'm seeing this as a David Ndii who is also just trying to leak to Kenyans that there is corruption in Musalia Mudavadi's office. That's the bombshell. He's just trying to say that there is serious corruption in Musalia Mudavadi's office. That's why he's talking the way he's talking. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe in order not to miss our next analysis. Those watching us outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. If possible, subscribe, give the video a like. Thank you. God bless you. God bless Kenya.